Welcome back to another episode of Night Shifter Sports. We're doing a redraft, 20 through 11 running backs. But first,
got some news to cover here. All right. So the Dolphins traded 2026 and 2027 seventh round pick for Giants tight end Darren Waller. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if it.
They sent Jonnu Smith to the Steelers, and I think it's kind of an upgrade. Waller's kind of a Kyle Pitts to me.
I agree.
It's like you want him to do good, and you think he's going to do good, and he doesn't play bad, but it's just like he's not quite that electric player that he.
But I think Jonnu. I don't know though. But last year, after what Jonnu was putting up.
I just don't get.
He looked decent.
I don't get why the Steelers want Jonnu because
they have Freiermuth.
He plays good. He's average. He's an average tight end. He deserves to be. I think he deserves to be a starter in the NFL. He's better than probably half the tight ends in the NFL.
Unless they're running, I don't even know how they're going to run that. But
yeah, unless they're going to be running. They got Rodgers. Rodgers kind of almost tends to lean on recently the shorter routes,
the checkdowns and stuff like that.
Maybe they're just going to be kind of doing slants and this and that, and open up some long stuff. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad move.
I wonder who, the Dolphins are trading obviously trading Darren Waller or for Darren Waller, but I'm wondering what the Giants are going to get. Who are they going for? That late? Is that all he's worth? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
He must not be a high prospect for anybody's.
And I want to say, I'd have to look, but I want to say he was talking retirement. So I don't know.
I did see that. I thought he did retire.
Yeah. So, I think he still had a year on his contract.
Okay.
So I think that's the reason that he had to be traded and couldn't just move freely. But
I know with the Jonnu Smith to the Steelers, it's just for a late round pick swap is literally what it is. But for Jonnu, he got the 1 year, $12 million out of that.
Yeah, they're going to play him.
For the money, they have to play him.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fantasy-wise, it's going to be hard, I think, to draft Freiermuth or him. It's not going to be hard to draft them, but you don't know
who's going to
be who, right?
If I'm doing it, I'm leaning Jonnu.
I think so. I think there's a reason they brought him in.
Yeah, especially for $12 million.
It's a chunk of change.
You gotta at least have him. Also with that trade, let's go Jalen Ramsey to the Steelers. He got an additional $1.5 million on top of what he's already making, raising his contract to $26.6 million for the 3-time Pro Bowler.
The Steelers, they almost seem like they're going all in, but they don't have everything to go all in.
Well, here's the thing. They're paying Jalen Ramsey that much, right?
Yeah.
They still haven't signed TJ.
Yeah, no. And I'm sure it's not going to make TJ very happy.
Well, where's the money coming from?
I don't know.
Obviously TJ's not happy. He's already announced, or Adam Scheffler's already announced that, TJ's looking around,
there's people reaching out for him. Again, I don't think he's going anywhere. But
yeah, but if you're,
if at the end of the day they're gonna have to pay him.
He's gonna want some money too.
Yeah, well, he deserves it though.
I agree.
He's been pretty much the identity of that defense for the last however many years.
And stacking him with Jalen Ramsey behind him. I think it's a positive.
They're gonna be good this year. They're probably gonna be on the edge of the playoffs like they have been. Play out just in, just out like they have been for the last 20 years. Right. Obviously
this is the year for Mike Tomlin
with Big Ben. Well, that's the thing is, can you imagine Rodgers the one that cost Mike Tomlin his streak?
Well, after Rodgers saying this is his last season too.
Yeah, which it should be.
But it should have
been.
If they go for a run and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it's that, but
it's gonna be something.
It's just something. That's the news that we got going for you.
Yeah, let's get to redraft. So, so this is redraft, PPR, running backs.
It's awesome.
Who do you got at the 20?
James Conner.
Okay.
He had 1,094 yards, 8 touchdowns, and obviously age doesn't matter. He's 30.
Yep.
It is what it is. But he had 283 touches over the season. He's a good pass catcher.
Yep.
I like that about him. Always having a running back that's a pass catcher is an upside to you.
Yep.
Points wise and other stats like that. He averaged 15.9 fantasy points per game, and he had 414 receiving yards on the season. So I don't know. I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah, I agree. He finished 11th last year out of all running backs.
Yeah,
11th for
he's electric. He's electric, and they don't have anybody behind him.
No. I mean, it's James Conner's show, and
Right.
so I have him close-ish, but no, I think I don't hate it. I mean, I think it's honestly, I think it's a little bit of a disrespect having at 20, but no, I mean, but I can't hate on it either. I do understand I mean, he's not a young pup, and
He did battle some injuries and stuff like that.
up
But
until like last year, I think I don't know exactly, but I want to say it was some of his most games he's played in the last probably handful of years. Like last year, he only missed one game. So
right. I mean, with the receiving yards, though, he did average, he had 1,508 total yards, obviously,
Yep.
including the receiving.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's a solid season. 8
Yep.
touchdowns. That's a solid season.
Like I said, he was 11th, and that's just I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's just running back, right? Like scoring all that.
Right.
So.
And my only fear is why I have him at the 20 is, this is Marvin Harrison's year to step up. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to take away a little bit of threat for James Conner. But yeah, so
not going to happen.
I had to throw that in there. All right, who do you got at the 20?
I got Swift. I bumped him in.
DeAndre Swift. Okay.
DeAndre Swift. He's too good to be this bad for this many years. I mean, not that he's terrible, right? I mean, he was 19th last year, 959 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, 12.5 points a game. Played every game. I do not understand how he's just been so mediocre.
Well, I would like to think because of last year. I mean, their offensive line was garbage.
Yeah, I think they're gonna play better this year. Again, I don't think the Bears are gonna be Super Bowl contenders by any means, but I do think they're gonna play better as a team. I think bringing Loveland in, I think is gonna help, and I think Swift. Like I said, I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think you're gonna want him as your number 1, but I think if he's your number 2, I think you're gonna be okay. I really do.
Yeah, I don't know. DeAndre's just a hard. I mean, I know they brought in Ben Johnson, and obviously look at what Ben Johnson supposedly did.
That's another thing, right? Is I think just the hope that the offense is just a little more electric. Because again,
the thing is,
he's I mean, he's averaging 12 points a game. I mean, he's only 2 points away from being a really competitive second back.
Yeah, I guess, but my argument is, David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs are 10 times different. And obviously, people are like, oh, Ben Johnson, but no matter how much you coach a guy, he's not going to be the Jahmyr Gibbs. You already know that. He's not going to be that powerhouse goal line guy like David Montgomery. Rich, going into my next point, at my 19, I'm sitting there with David Montgomery.
Yeah, see, I couldn't put him in.
You couldn't even put him in the top 20.
I couldn't.
My gosh.
I know. I don't know. It does.
But how, though? Okay, so here's the deal. He had 770 touchdowns.
He was touchdown dependent last year.
Well, right. Here's the deal. Goal line. He had 33 goal line attempts to Jahmyr Gibbs 16.
No, I agree. I do agree.
It's monstrous.
I agree. I mean, I think it's
a split backfield.
He's touchdown dependent. If
all day long.
He doesn't score the touchdowns, he's not.
I mean, he averaged 15.8 fantasy points per game.
Yeah,
he's a goal line guy.
Yeah.
And the thing that you got to understand
Missed 3 games.
Yeah, but you also got to understand the Lions are getting in the red zone. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I agree.
They're going to be in the red zone. That's the team they are. That's how they are. I don't know. He had 12 touchdowns last year. I think he's electric. He's the guy I want.
Yeah. No, I mean,
it's definitely have my number 2. I mean,
I don't know why. I really struggle. I did it last year, and I believe I skipped over him. And I mean, either way, I don't know if it would have mattered. But
not the way your team was playing.
I don't even remember who my number 2 back was. That's how good my team was. But I don't know. I just don't know if he scares me. Just like I said, he's touchdown dependent. Which again, he's good. I mean, David Montgomery's great. But he's just touchdown. I mean, between the two, they had 28 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's monsters.
And just rushing.
And I know they got their center left. He retired.
Yeah,
but obviously he was an All-American. But I don't know if that's going to make
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of those guys like Montgomery, Swift. There was a couple guys that was just really sitting there like, maybe. And I want Swift. I think Swift is going to have an uptick, crazy. And I think Montgomery could play just as good.
Okay.
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Who do you got at the 19?
Kenneth Walker.
Oh, come on, dude. Why so late?
I don't know. He was 27th last year. Again, he missed a bunch of games. He's injury prone.
God.
I think their offense is going to play worse. I do not. I mean, he played 11 games, and he only had. I mean, he was only averaging.
But here's the thing:
50.
he was finishing. He played every single game. He was on track to finish top 5.
He had a bunch of points.
He was finishing top 5.
He's catching the ball and stuff.
He's a pass catching machine.
Yeah.
You have him at the 19.
Well, I just don't.
You putting him in the same wheelhouse as DeAndre Swift? That's ridiculous. If I'm drafting Kenneth Walker, I am comfortable with him as my. I'm extremely happy actually with him as my 1.
That's nuts.
Of course I am. Why
That's
would I not be? Come on,
that's ridiculous.
No.
Happy?
I would be very happy. Yes, because
let's call it Benny. That had him on his team last year. Ask Benny how happy he was.
Well, he just has a bad team. That's his issue. But I'm telling you, Kenneth Walker is a machine. Granted, they got Charbonnet. I know Charbonnet. He's good, but he's not. He had a season as well as he did because Kenneth was hurt, right? And Kenneth is injury prone, sure. But if I'm drafting Kenneth late round, I'm stacking Charbonnet. Like that's the thing. You got to have his backup.
You said late round. You said you're going to pick him up first. He's going to be your number 1 back.
Well, Jesus, I'm thinking I'm going receiver, potential receiver again, and I'm getting him in the 4th. You know what I mean? If I'm playing with guys like you,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't hate him. I think where I have him, I think he's a number 2. I just don't think you can have him as your number 1. I really don't.
Oh man.
I mean, this next guy, yeah. But were you're 19?
David Montgomery. That's right.
Oh, that's Montgomery. Yeah.
All right. At the 18, who do you got?
I got Breece Hall.
Dude, you're nuts.
Dude. They've already come out and said that it's gonna be a split back system. And Brain Allen played really good when he played last year. And guess who didn't play very good when he played last year? Breece Hall. Breece Hall finished 16th last year and he played every game.
I'm absolutely baffled.
He was
no, seriously.
He was running for 50 yards a game, dude.
I don't even know if we should be in the same room.
50 yards a game.
That's the issue. I don't even know.
Why are you getting your money?
I just said the F word.
Did you?
I don't know. Because it's outlandish.
Dude, it's not outlandish. It's not. He finished 16th last year, and he missed one game. One.
Rodgers was. Oh, sorry. They didn't even have him. Or they had him last year.
They had Rodgers.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You just
and they had a pass threat quarterback, and he still was averaging like 3 yards a game, 55. Whatever. I mean,
he had 876 yards.
Yeah,
he had 5 touchdowns. I get that, right?
Yeah, he sucked.
You're nuts.
No.
You're nuts.
No, I'm not.
You're nuts. All right. Well,
I'm not. Again, I don't. I mean, it's as my number 2. Sure, Breece Hall cannot be your number 1 running back.
I tell you what. There's no way. If you even think you're getting him as your number 2. You might as well not even play.
That's fine because I don't want him because that's why.
Yeah, because you're not going to be a contender. That's the issue.
Yeah, okay.
Breece Hall. Okay.
What do you have at your 18?
I got Chuba Hubbard. Okay, he had 1,195 yards, 10 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's averaging 16.1 fantasy points per game. And here's the deal: they did bring in. Did they bring in Rico Dowdle? I thought they brought in Rico Dowdle.
That was
right. I can't remember, but I know Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks is out all season.
Yep.
So Chuba's guaranteed to be the dog.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He's going to be the guy on that team that runs that offense. You know, takes those touches, and Bryce Young's feeling himself.
Rico Dowdle is on the Panthers.
That's what I thought. So they got Rico Dowdle as well.
Yeah, but I don't think
he's not a threat.
I think they're bringing Dowdle in. He's a number 2. I mean, I think he kind of proved on the Cowboys he's not the guy. He can't. I mean, he can be a 1, but he's just not going to be.
He's not a big boy.
He's not an electric 1.
No.
And so I mean, I think Chuba's going to have a good year. He's going to have a really good. I mean, he had a really good year last year. Almost 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. I mean, he missed 2 games.
Right,
and he's 1,200 yards.
I know, and so, with the Panthers now finally becoming a football team in the NFL, and I mean a competitor at least in that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just gonna be up from here.
From here for them, yeah. And I like Chuba Hubbard at that area at the 18. I mean, 10 touchdowns. You can't deny it. You can't go wrong with 10 touchdowns. You know what I mean? And like I said, Jonathan Brooks is out. Obviously, they got Rico Dowdle, but not a threat.
So how do you have? Whatever. We'll worry about that. I guess let me cross that bridge. Never mind. So,
who do you got at your 17?
I got James Conner. Kind of the same thing we went over before. I think he's good. I mean, again, last year he only missed 1 game. Again, almost 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. the whole team kind of struggled to score touchdowns. I mean, 8 touchdowns isn't bad, but I think the Cardinals are going to be. I think they're going to be a little better. Everybody but Marvin Harrison.
No.
And again, I think they're going to play a little better. I think again, Conner finished 11th last year. I mean, I don't think if James Conner's my 2. I mean, even if you go receiver and tight end heavy, quarterback heavy, start the draft, I could see him possibly being a 1. I mean, I'd like him at my 2, but I think James Conner's a solid choice.
Obviously, I know how I feel on James Conner. I got him sitting at the 20th.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the 1 on that team.
Yeah.
So
no, yeah. I mean, again, there's nobody really going to be
in the contenders of that.
Yeah.
So at my 17, I got Chase Brown, 990 yards, 7 touchdowns.
That's disrespectful.
So he played 79% of the snaps.
That's
right.
disrespectful.
He had 15.
That's disrespectful,
dude. Where do you have him at
He
the
was
1?
He was the number 10 back last year,
and I got him at the 17.
That's
It's not like he's out to lunch.
Disrespectful.
He made the cut. You didn't even let Montgomery make the cut. You put DeAndre Swift. DeAndre out to lunch Swift. Okay.
Okay. 17.
It's 17. Obviously, he's the 1 of the team. I got that. But the Bengals are the throwing offense.
That's great. They keep throwing the ball, and then he can run it up the gut for 20 yards a carry.
He ain't going to get 20 a carry.
It says right here he was averaging 25 yards a carry.
Yeah,
I don't know where I got that stat
from.
from.
You must have got it from dumbass.com.
Dude, I'm just saying. I mean,
a lot of money.
I think that's disrespectful. Honestly, I really think it is. I mean,
I don't know. I think where he's falling there. I'm fine with him. I'm thinking he's going to fall, and you're going to get him at a 2, depending on how big your redraft league is. I mean, in a 10-man, you're getting him in it as a 2 position. A 12 or 14 or so on.
But so if you load it up, would you be okay with him being your 1?
Yes.
Okay. We agree on that. I guess.
Yes, I would be fine with. And that's the thing, though.
I'll tell you what. You and me are drafting right now. He's going to be gone before you can get him, probably. Because I think you have probably guys above him that definitely shouldn't be above him. Which one of them is going to be? One of them is going to be Breece Hall, but
yeah, and he should be above him because he's going to be electric this year. But
no, he's not.
All right, well,
he's not.
Who do you got at the 16?
I got Chuba.
Okay,
it's kind of the same thing, right? It's just I think the Panthers are looking good. I think they're going to be better. He played really good. I mean, honestly, I thought last year was going to be his last year on the Panthers. I think felt like they were trying to push him out with Brooks, and Brooks got hurt. Blah blah blah.
I don't know. I'm not worried about Brooks yet.
He played good, really good. I mean,
here's the deal. We'll be talking about this next year where Chuba's at after the season. We'll see where he's sitting with the threat that Jonathan Brooks is going to be back in the NFL.
And I think the thing is they want, obviously, the injury is going to set Brooks back. And it's going to be a little leery because I think they're going to have to hold on to Chubb at least one more year.
Right. And they can't just give him the work.
You're not going to throw Brooks at the number 1. So, no, I think it's going to be a good year for him. So that's why I'm at 16.
That's right. Okay. All right. Well, at my 16, I got Alvin Kamara. He had 950 yards, 6 touchdowns. He played 14 games, and then he had a groin injury. He finished RB 6 in fantasy points per game. He's an elite pass catcher. Obviously, he's a monster. So here's the thing. I have him at the 16.
Yeah, please.
Okay. So the reason I have him at the 16 is because the guys before him, I believe, are a better option.
Breece Hall.
Yes, Breece Hall has the youth.
Dude,
and they
who cares if he's young?
Here's the craziest thing. I think this is going to sound crazy.
It is,
but if you ask me, I think for Breece Hall's standard, I genuinely believe Justin Fields is an upgrade for him. And you're gonna lose it. Everybody in the nation's gonna be like, "Are you out to lunch?" I might be. That's fine. But Aaron Rodgers can't move more than 3 feet. Okay, without
get that,
he can't move. He's standing with stones on his feet. Okay, Justin Fields is gonna be moving, threaten.
I just think
you're not.
I don't think you're giving Brandon Allen enough credit. I think Brandon's gonna take more from him than you think.
Okay, well, either way, Alvin Kamara, I mean, he had 18.9 fantasy points per game. He just signed a 2-year, $24.5 million deal. He got a big bag, and he's going to be Alvin Kamara. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
agree.
Granted, he missed a couple games, and the thing is with Alvin Kamara is he has those spots where he can be injured, where he's injured at least once a season. Mm-hmm. And that's my fear with taking him really early is because of that.
I mean, I get that. I do get that. But I think you have, again, you're going to say some outlandish people in the next couple picks, I think. So
who do you got at the 16?
I had Chuba.
You had Chuba, okay. All right, 15.
Joe Mixon.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
fine.
like,
I'm fine.
Again,
with Joe.
I think they brought in Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, I think Nick Chubb. I love Nick Chubb.
I do
Nick
too.
Chubb. Nick Chubb could be an easy,
big fan,
easy one.
Speaking of that, I got Nick Chubb at the sit. No,
I think Nick Chubb. I mean, obviously Nick Chubb isn't going to be the one. Joe Mixon.
No, Joe Mixon is the guy. I mean, he had 1,016 yards, 11 touchdowns.
Yeah, he did fall off a little bit at the end of last year, though.
Right, but I feel like the team kind of fell
averaged
off at the end.
17 points a game. I don't even know if that's right. I have that
17.2 fantasy points per game.
Right?
That's a lot.
And again, a guy on a team had him, felt like he's winning games every week. But until the end of the year, it kind of you start to fall off. So
yeah,
no,
he finished 11th in carries out of all the running backs. He had 245 carries for the season.
Yeah.
I like him where you're sitting him. I have him a little bit lower, but I like that spot for Joe Mixon. I mean, he, like you said, he might have fell off just a little bit, but he's still the dog.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the one of the team. He's granted, obviously got Chubb, but like
if Chubb wouldn't have been picked up, I maybe would have put him ahead of maybe one or two of the guys.
My thing though with Chubb is they're just gonna Joe Mixon's gonna be a 3-down back.
Yeah.
And last year Joe Mixon was every play the entire game.
Yeah.
And he's getting up. I mean, he's only 28, but they're trying to hold that longevity of Joe Mixon. You know what I mean? They want him to stay healthy as much as they can. So that's why they're bringing in a guy like Nick Chubb. Yeah.
I just hope Chubb can get his explosiveness back. And I think if he does,
it's dangerous.
I think you're going to see a kind of a
split,
a Gibbs-Montgomery situation.
Right.
I think you're going to see him get some more goal line carries and stuff like that. So, no, it's going to be cool to see. But yeah, I mean, again, he finished 17th last year in points. Missed 3 games, though. So,
yeah,
I mean,
but still.
He easily would have been top 10, no problem. But yeah. I got him at 15.
Okay. Well, I got Breece Hall at 15.
That's ridiculous.
876 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Ridiculous.
And everybody you're just dogging him. And,
of course I'm dogging
the Jets are talking about obviously having a committee backfield with Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis, but I'm not too worried about that.
You should be. You should be. Braylon Allen played good, dude. He played really good. Hall's yards per carry was garbage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but Breece Hall, I don't care.
You should.
Everybody has a down year, I would think, in the NFL, right?
That's what
I think he's going to be a monster again. Last year he was people were drafting him as the 1, the 2.
And they got screwed.
I get they got screwed.
Actually, they didn't get screwed. They got fucked.
And I get they did. But here's the deal. You're not going to be taking it again this year. I think he's going to be electric. He's due. Again.
Yeah, well,
he's a hell of a pass catcher.
He might be due.
And that's what I like about him. The guy can catch the ball. And that's what makes me happy is the fact that he's a big pass catcher.
You want to know who he reminds me of?
Jameer Gibbs.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, Jesus. Ezekiel Elliott's 400 pounds.
He just starts slowly falling off.
No. The guy's only 24. He's got 95.
That's the sad part, is he's already falling off.
1 down year.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Again, I think Allen's gonna take a workload from him. I think Breece is the number 1.
I think you're gonna be shocked when Breece Hall is back to Breece Hall.
I don't think so.
And that's fine.
I mean, I would be shocked because it ain't going to happen.
You'd be shocked. And the fact that I like the fact that Justin Fields is there. He's a threat in the run game. The guy's slinging it.
No, he ain't slinging nothing.
He's going to hit him with those checkdowns. I mean, he might not be a gunslinger, but he's going to hit him with the checkdowns. And I like where Breece Hall sits at the 15.
Yeah, I don't, but that's fine. That's fine.
All right. 14.
James Cook.
Okay.
I like Cook. It seemed like they were, again, the whole committee thing. I think they were middle end of last year. They were really spreading the ball around. And James Cook, he literally was saved by the touchdowns. He had 16 touchdowns last year, rushing touchdowns.
Right, and he had 1,009 yards.
And there's a cat.
Hey, can you please get down? Sorry about that.
I think James Cook is good. Again, ran for 1,000 yards, 16.7 points a game, but I don't think there is a chance in hell he does it again. I don't think so. I mean, I think he could run for 1,000 yards.
I agree,
but he doesn't. There's no way he puts up 16 touchdowns again. No way.
No,
they
did add Joshua Palmer, which
Yeah.
is a receiver
but
from the Chargers, and he's not that much of a threat, but he did average 16.7 fantasy points per game. Yeah. So you have him at the 14, and obviously I like that. Where I have him is a little bit lower, but
he's
25.
There's a bunch of guys here that was kind of a toss-up. Yeah, and I don't think – I think they're just spreading – they spread the ball around too much last year at the end of the year
Mm-hmm,
for me to be comfortable as him as my one. I mean, if I went receiver heavy, I mean maybe. I had him last year. I had him last year.
But here's the deal: you're like, oh yeah, Chase Brown at my one. You're telling me you can't have James Cook, but you can have Chase Brown as your one. It's the same kind of offense.
Well, so
they're both gunslingers who they play for.
I agree.
So
I think Chase Brown. I think Chase Brown has a better year.
Okay, well that's okay. Well, at my 14, Kenbone Walker.
Jesus,
guy's a monster. Okay,
he might be a monster.
if he was healthy and he played the entire, I get it. He was finishing top 5, and drafting would be different. Okay, but here's the deal: it would be different if he finished. Okay, he's hurt.
He was hurt for 6 games.
He's had his injury, but he still had 7 touchdowns, and that's not terrible. Obviously, he's not having the James Cook 16 touchdowns in the season.
Yeah, but he won't.
But
I mean, a lot of guys don't. I mean,
honestly, I kind of like the fact that Darnold
he's hurt all the time.
I think Darnold's there.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think that brings an upside to him. I think I don't know. I guess I got him and Geno at the same spot
because I think Geno. I don't think he outplays how Geno played. I mean, I think Geno played deep. I mean, Geno had a lot of picks, but whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't affect him.
I mean, it doesn't affect. It does, but it does. I mean, honestly, again, I don't hate Kenneth Walker. I just like having him down at my 19 compared to you having him at 14.
Yeah,
like I just don't. I think when you get around like the 14, like you can consider these guys being your first. I don't think I would not have Walker as my first.
My thing is it's a risk reward.
Well, I agree.
I mean, he did average 16.5 fantasy points per game for the 11 games he played.
Yes,
that's a winning number.
That's good.
Like you're winning games off that number.
I mean, that's top 12-ish probably.
And you're winning games because of that type of run.
Yes, but you also probably lost last season because you drafted him.
Right.
I mean, maybe not lost it all,
I have him in my dynasty, and it definitely hurt, but I was on track to win it all. Yeah. And then him and then Mike Evans and whatnot. So
I just think there's too many good running backs that have stayed healthy.
I'm liking Kenneth for the risk for the reward.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's worth in a redraft to risk it for the reward of him playing all the games and just being dominant. And obviously Charbonnet, but who cares about Charbonnet? Yeah. At 13.
Chase Brown. Again, I have him over Cook. I think Chase Brown is going to be he played really good last year.
You just happen to be the most electric running back in the NFL.
No, I have him 13.
But you're acting like he's
going to be good.
Okay,
he's going to be
good.
Agree.
I'm not disagreeing that he's not going to be good.
I think he's going to be good. I think their goal is going to be get up quick on football games, and I think they're going to run them like crazy the second half of the game to try to maintain the clock. And I think he's going to. I think. Again,
but here's the thing: they might be getting up early, sure, right, and then they'll just run them a lot, but. The defense isn't sounding like they're going to be able to hold that. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to run the ball. Got to take some time off the clock. Got to. I think Chase Brown, he finished 10th last year in points. 10th. He's a running back 10 last year. Okay. Yeah. So if he's the running back 10, I mean, I'm actually putting him farther back than he was last year, and everybody didn't think. I mean, everybody kind of was unheard of last year. So
yeah.
Again, I think. I'm all aboard the train, Chase Brown train, dude.
Well, I would be fine with him, obviously, as my one as well.
I think so. Like again, I think
there's not as much of a risk compared to like Kenneth Walker, but I don't think there's as much reward as Kenneth Walker.
I mean, I'm not going to argue that. I don't know if Chase Brown's going to put up. He's not going to average 20 a game like some of these top guys, but right. I don't think he's going to average much more than. Or much less than probably 13, 14 minimum. Again, which you want. I mean, when you're looking at a starting running back, obviously you probably want minimum 15. So, I mean, I think he's going to be. He's a guy I think is going to be as long as he can stay healthy, which there's no reason he shouldn't stay healthy. I think he's going to be a solid guy to get you 15 points a game, 14, 15 points a game. I think he's going to be solid.
Well, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. At my 13, I got James Cook. Obviously, he had 16 touchdowns. It kind of just flip-flopped.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's slinging it, obviously.
Yeah. Again, and
James Cook is good with his hands.
Yeah.
He's a good pass catcher.
Yeah.
And I like that upside, of him being able to catch balls, turn it upfield. I mean, he had 16.7 fantasy points per game. Yeah. And I'm liking where James Cook is. comfortable with him as my one where he's sitting. Obviously, he doesn't really have too much injury issues that I've noticed.
No, not really. Again, I think I've had him last. I think I've drafted him every year.
Yeah, and he's turned out to be phenomenal for you. You know what I mean? Granted, the repeat of 16 touchdowns. We'll see.
It ain't gonna happen.
You never know.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
But
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna happen.
Well, like you said, you had your points on James Cook there, and I like him at sitting at the 13. So
yeah,
that's what I'm going with.
12. What's your 12? We'll go with you first.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he had 11 touchdowns, 1,016 rushing yards. He obviously finished 11th in carries at 245 carries over the season, 17.2 fantasy points per game.
Yep.
He's getting the fantasy points.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's going to average 17.2 this year. I think he's going to fall off some.
And you think that's because of Chubb? You think?
I think it's just a mixture of everything. I think hopefully Stroud kind of gets out of his little bit of a slump he had. I mean, Stroud didn't play bad, but he didn't play great. Hopefully they can move the ball in the air a little bit better. And I think if they can move the ball a little bit better, and I think, like I said, I think Chubb, there's a chance if Chubb can return to his old self.
Chubb's Chubb, then we'll be having issues.
I think Chubb is going to take a little bit away from Mixon. I don't think it's going to be like, oh my God, Chubb's taking.
But but here's the thing. Let's just say they do split it. I mean, you can look at Montgomery and Gibbs. You're obviously really happy with Jahmyr Gibbs, and I'm happy with Montgomery as that two. Yeah. Obviously Joe Mixon is that one.
Yeah.
Right now, you don't. I mean, Chubb is off that injury.
Yeah.
So let's see if he's got that like that.
Yeah. Again,
and I don't think at the moment he threatens Mixon right away in the season.
No, I agree. I don't think he threatens like crazy. I mean, I just think it's again. I think we're only having 3 spots away from each other. Again, odds are I probably am not going to take Mixon. I think somebody else is probably going to grab him before I grab him. I don't think Mixon's bad. And Mixon played really, really, really good.
Well, I know Kettle's going to take Mixon.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I think I'd rather have Cook or Chase Brown or whoever I got here next.
Okay, so who you got at the 11?
I have the New Orleans Camaras, dude. Okay, Kamara, New Orleans Kamara. They're going to switch the team name this year. It's going to be the New Orleans Camaras.
I get it. That's all they got,
dude. It's all they got. They got Olave, but they got to have a quarterback that can hit him in the hands.
Yeah, Olave's.
So
he hasn't been there.
The New Orleans Camaras are are at my 12 because
the 11.
My 12.
Oh, you haven't met the 11 or the 12. Sorry,
I haven't done my 12 yet. Yeah, the New Orleans Camaras because that's all they got. That's my argument. That's all they got, dude. Again, if he stays healthy, he missed 3 games last year. If he stays healthy.
And not beating people after death.
Well, that's besides the point. 19 points per game. 19 points per game. That was 6th.
I mean, he's a lethal pass catcher.
He's just lethal in general.
But here's the thing: who's throwing him the rock?
It's his entire.
Who's throwing him the rock?
Check down. Okay. I don't care who throws. He can throw himself the goddamn rock. Okay. He is lethal. Okay. And the New Orleans.
And you are just in the New
Orleans Camaras are gonna be electric.
And you're so
they're gonna win 3 games next year, but he is gonna be averaging 20 points a game.
I don't think he's gonna average 20.
21? 22? I don't know. I
think he's gonna sit in that 16 pocket, which is still good. But I don't.
The New Orleans Camaras, dude. I don't know. He's gonna score 3/4 of the team's points this year. I don't know what to say. It's just how it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm excited for the New Orleans Camaras to be my 12.
All right. Well, the 11.
The 11.
I can't believe
you're gonna be. I think you're gonna be surprised by my 11. You ready?
Yeah.
Kyron
Williams.
Yes. That probably surprises you a little bit. So he was a 7 last year. I do think they're gonna start again. You
think Blake Corum's gonna take that?
1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns.
That's monsters.
I think he had a season that he's not going to repeat. And again,
I don't know.
He played really
I
good.
think it's an upgrade to have Adams on the mix.
I
think it opens up that threat. I mean, Kupp's obviously a monster.
I think they're going to start moving the ball around a little more. Because they don't need to. They don't need to run.
Blake Corum is in that backfield, and obviously
they don't need to run Kyron as much as they ran him. I don't know why they ran him as much as they did. I loved it because I had him on my team.
Yeah,
but they didn't need to run him as much as they. You're going to wear the kid out. Like he's young. You're going to wear him out. I don't know.
I don't have him even on my 1 through 11, or 20 through 11. I have him way lower than you, so I don't know.
He's 24 years old. Like you don't need to kill the kid. Like I think
right,
and I think they're going to run him. I think they're going to run him a little less. I think, again, if he's my number one, I'm not upset about it.
You're not going to get him at the 11.
I don't know if I will. Probably
not
won't.
A chance.
But I think Kyren.
He'll be gone way before that.
I think Kyren is, again, I think he's really good. I just think he's going to lose a little bit. Again, he 7th last year, missed 1 game. I don't think it's outlandish for me to move him back 4 spots just because I think there's a couple guys like a Chase Brown that could possibly get up there. But I think,
my God, you got Chase Brown like he's...
No, I'm just saying.
He's heaven almighty.
Because I think Chase Brown, nothing's going to fall for Chase Brown. Chase Brown is going to run just as
unless
hard
he
as
gets hurt.
Well, yeah, right. That's the risk. But Chase Brown hasn't shown any risk of that. Again, Kyren.
Not yet, right.
13 yards. I just don't see it happening again. I just don't think they're going to run him as much.
I mean, okay.
So, who knows? I could change my mind easily. And
it'll change. You'll see something will change in the news, and you just be like, oh, man.
Blake Corum goes down in preseason.
Blake Corum's a good running back.
If Blake Corum goes down preseason, Kyren jumps up drastically.
He's the Michigan running back, so he's good.
Yeah.
Granted, they didn't really play him that much,
No,
but they're working him in.
I think they're going to work him in more.
I think they have to.
I think
where they drafted him.
Why are we rushing Kyren for 1,300 yards?
Right.
Why?
Right.
I just don't know why we're doing it. And I'm
especially when Matthew Stafford's gunning it.
If he's on my team, I'm happy with them doing that. But I think they're gonna dig in a little bit more. So that's the only reason. So you're 11.
Bucky Irving. And everybody's probably going to be, that's crazy. After week 9, he had 55% of the red zone touches, 14.4 fantasy points per game. But after week 9, he had 18.1 fantasy points per game. He jumped. Yep. He had 1,122 yards, 8 touchdowns. He's a monster. Rachaad White ain't it.
No, he's the one. Obviously.
I am loving laser slinging him the rock.
Yeah,
I'm loving it. He's a great pass catcher. He's electric. Yeah. He is so fast. He's breaking free and and he's a brute. Yeah.
In the red zone,
he's getting in.
Yeah.
He's a beast. So where I have Bucky at the 11, I'm loving that. Yeah. Obviously,
Bucky could be a top 5 running back this year.
I agree. I think he could.
I think I don't have him there.
No, I don't either.
I think he could be. I think he's one of those probably 10 guys that could have that breakout season and be a top 5 running back this year.
Yeah, and like I said, obviously his points went up per game after week 9 with the Rachaad White fall-off era. I don't know. I'm liking Bucky at the 11. I think he's in that pocket where he sits, like you said. I could see.
I don't think
there's a lot of risk.
Rachaad White is going to still probably get 20% of the carries, 25% of the carries, all right? So
he's still relevant in that offense.
They're still going to run him. He's still going to be.
You can't beat the guy to death. He's 22.
Yeah,
you don't want to,
and you don't want to, right?
You don't want to.
I think if you see them get up drastically, 2-3 touchdowns.
They did add Debo.
No.
Who they had?
The Commanders.
The Commanders added Debo. My bad, wrong team.
They drafted
that
rookie wide receiver. I can't remember his name right now.
But that's still, I don't see any of that being. Obviously Mike Evans is there, whatever not.
Yeah, Mike Evans is the greatest to ever do it
by far. No,
I love Mike Evans. I love him, but I didn't know you had him.
Rachaad White doesn't scare me.
No, I think it's not a bad pick. I don't think it's a bad pick at all.
Well,
so yeah, that was our 23-11 redraft.
Yeah, he had some misconceptions on who he thinks is good and who's bad.
Yeah,
you're gonna have that.
We are gonna have that because there's gonna be wagers made after this episode. Probably get shut off because Breece Hall sucks.
Yeah,
Breece Hall is the Marvin Harrison Jr. of running backs.
Dude, you're out to lunch, dude. Dude, he's gonna be dominant, and I'm gonna love it when you suck because he is so good.
It ain't gonna happen.
It makes me so happy that you don't like him, and I'm fine with that, and I'm gonna take him.
That's fine. You can have him.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening.
Yeah,
and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to the Night Shifters podcast. If you enjoyed, please give us a like, and we will see you in the next episode.